Sandown today, and the Peter Hayes trained Trendsetter landed some big wagers, backed from 20s into 10-1. Frankie Stockdale, a future star, booted the mare home. Two favourites successful as we check results. The first was won by Sister Angela, starting odds on, and she looks now set for the Magic Millions on the Gold Coast next month. Jamira won the second at 7-2 and a 40-1 Quinella for the Cotton Hayes camp. The third to Forgotten Ruler, Darren Trienda-Fallu, breaking a run of some 64 outs in the metropolitan area. The fourth was won by Anchor and Hope, scoring at 8-1 with Darren Murphy aboard. Now to race 5 on the program, and this was the first leg of the Quad Extra.
Break of about 4 lengths to Snow Spy. Tight Ruler, Sungi Wong finishing well from Blimey Charlie. Strawberry Ranch in front, he's stopping. Snow Spy starting to reach him. Strawberry Ranch in front, Snow Spy lunging the last bit and got there. Snow Spy got up to win from Strawberry Ranch in the last couple of strides of the race. Tight Ruler's got up for third.
Snow Spy again sprinting well first up to win at 7-1 over Strawberry Ranch at 7-2, and things got a bit rough in the next.
It's Countseal taking the lead at the 200-metre mark from Imposing Bloom. Oh, got tightened badly. Countseal on top of Imposing Bloom. 3 lengths now. Akatara were running down to third placing, but Countseal's kicked away near the post, and Countseal goes on to win it by 1.5 lengths. Imposing Bloom. Akatara was ahead away third.
Countseal had to survive a protest from Imposing Bloom before scoring at 10-1. And now the big win of Trendsetter in race 7.
On, followed by Trendsetter. It's Star of Marcel, the leader, about a neck in front. Trendsetter and Very Droll. Very Droll put a nose in front. Trendsetter grabs her. Trendsetter takes the lead near the post, and Trendsetter's gone on to win. Mercy Rain flashed home for second on the outside. Close for third here. Let's see, we had Very Droll, Star of from Sir Jupiter leads.
And it was the Trendsetter winning there at 10s over Mercy Rain and Star of Marcel as we go to the last.
Bronze Knight trying to reach him from Sir Jupiter. Dowie by a head, but Bronze Knight draws level, takes the lead. Bronze Knight in front, holding them at bay now, and Bronze Knight just in front wins from Sir Jupiter second. Stable Gossip, I reckon, got up for third. Dowie time.
So it was Bronze Knight, the 11-4 favourite, winning in the last event from Sir Jupiter at 16s, and Stable Gossip third at 5-1. Bronze Knight making it 2 in a row. Now the daily double at Sandown today. 8 Snow Spy and 9 Trendsetter paid $117.50. Extra double 3 Jamira, 7 Anchor and Hope, $35 even. Quadrella 7859 paid $9,471 even. And a big quad extra as well, the numbers 8, 5, 9 and 2, returning $4,827.20. And that's the day in sport. Thanks very much, Peter.
Thank you, Greg. On to the weather. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to racing, and the lovely Jenny Chapman with us today. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
Oh, well, I'm very well. Now, I know all the ladies and many of the men listening in would like to know, you've added to the population of this country since you were last on Sports World.
I certainly have, yes. I had a baby boy on the 13th of November, Maxwell.
And he's well?
He's well, unless he's at home screaming at the moment with my hubby, yeah.
Well, it's lovely to see you looking so well and back with us again, Jen.
Thank you, Bill, yeah.
Well, racing yesterday at Sandown Park, probably the bookmakers had it a little their way, but we saw some good racing.
There was some good racing, and there's more good racing to come, of course, the Boxing Day meeting there at Caulfield as well. The horses are naturally, the good spring horses are all out at the moment, but racing continues.
Yes, indeed. Well, punters should remember, I think, that if I were a bookmaker, I'd be taking my holidays in December and January, except for the Boxing Day and the New Year's Day meeting, because punters usually win during the months of December and January. And I think Jenny will agree with me, if a horse is worth its salt at all, it'll win a race during December and January.
Yes, there's a few yesterday, and we'll see them throughout these replays here this morning, that I think we can win some money on over the Christmas time.
Right, the first race was for 2-year-olds. The favourite, 5-4 to 11-8 on Sister Angela.
Turn for home, and Sister Angela's got a big break at the 400-metre mark. She's 4 lengths to Talent Dancer under the whip, and then over on the inside, Rhythmical Spell. They're 3 in front of Abandoned War, and further back, Dalla can't keep up, but Sister Angela's gone further ahead. And at the 200-metre mark, Salonitri's got her wound up and full of running. Sister Angela out 4 lengths in front. Rhythmical Spell is starting to pull a bit of ground on the leader, then Havisham from a long way back. But Sister Angela getting tired near the line, but she won by 2 lengths of the run home. Second is Rhythmical Spell. Third in a photo on the outside is Havisham from Abandoned War. Then
Sister Angela started 11 to 8 on, won very handsomely, and it's improved with every run, I think, Jen.
Yes, it was under Greg Hall's recommendation, Bill, that they put the blinkers on her and claim yesterday from 57 to 54. Johnny Salinetri didn't have the easiest of rides. She got away a little awkwardly, and she was a little awkward around the bend too, but she was far too good for them. The third horse in the race, Havisham, once he does learn to race, or if he does learn to race, I think he'll pick up a race because he made up quite a deal of ground in the straight.
Well, they used the blinkers on Sister Angela. They used them for the second time on Kate's Lady. Now, they worked the first time, it won very easily, but didn't show much fight in the straight yesterday.
Straight, Kate's Lady the leader, from on the outside, running on ice, coming out after it. Running on ice and Laughing Mary get to Kate's Lady, and Pepper Show down the outside, then Jamira. Pepper Show moved up to running on ice and Laughing on Mary, and Jamira finishing well. Pepper Show, Laughing Mary and Jamira coming down the outside. Jamira swamping them now, put ahead in front of Pepper Show and Laughing Mary. And Jamira's coming away from Laughing Mary. Jamira by just on a length. Second, Laughing Mary. Pepper Show third, a gap in the...
And Jamira's 7 to 2. Laughing Mary was at 16 to 1, and Kate's Lady was the 13 to 8 favourite.
I don't think there are any excuses there, Bill. I think all credit has to go with Jamira. She was midfield right throughout and fairly wide on the turn and came away to win quite nicely.
The win was a strong one at the finish, wasn't it?
It was, and Pepper Show and Laughing Mary, they both had their chances, just not good enough.
OK, third race in the program, and here, as Brian Martin will tell you, the favourite Western Frontier, one of the leaders into the straight.
Western Frontier put its head in front, 300 to go, beat off Escalation. Forgotten Ruler comes at Western Frontier. Mark Inch trying to get out. Mighty Wonder goes up on the outside of it. Forgotten Ruler got its head in front of Western Frontier, 250 out. They sprint 3 lengths in front of Mark Hinch, and then Mighty Wonder, Western Frontier and Forgotten Ruler. Forgotten Ruler with its nose in front. Western Frontier fighting back, but Forgotten Ruler ducked in, but it's going home better. And Forgotten Ruler wins at a half length on the post. Western Frontier second, a length away third, Mark Hinch.
Well, Forgotten Ruler started at 5 to 1, beating the favourite, and I noticed Mark Hinch making up good ground, the second favourite, over the last 50, 60 metres.
Yes, Mark Hinch was very well backed yesterday at Sandown. Good to see Jeff Murphy there too at the races, looking a lot better. I think Mark Hinch over a bit more ground, Bill. If you look for him over the summer time, maybe over 2,000 metres on a bigger track, because he's a fairly big horse, I think he'll pick up a race for sure. Good.
Well, now the first leg of the quadrella was race 4 on the program. It was a wide betting race. There looked about 8 or 9 good chances in it, and I think they bet about 11 to 2 or 6 to 1 the field.
Capello getting out, and Advino coming down the outsides, coming with a big run. At the 250 now, Flying Pearl went up to Anchor and Hope. Further out is Advino running on well, so's Capello. Anchor and Hope are in front, Advino, Capello, and here's Tempt Me Not starting to finish quickly. Anchor and Hope got away at the 100-metre mark, kick 2 in front. Tempt Me Not is starting to peg it back, but Anchor and Hope's got a good lead near the line, and Anchor and Hope will get the money about a half length on the post to Tempt Me Not. Third's tied, it's Capello or Flying Pearl, then a gap to Torque.
And Anchor and Hope was successful at 8 to 1 from Tempt Me Not and Capello. And Tempt Me Not, I think that should be 6 to 1, should it not, the second horse? Capello
Yes.
13 to 2.
Yes, I think the obvious one there, Bill, was Tempt Me Not in the Hyperion colours. He flew home down the outside, and obviously a win in store for him very soon.
Yeah, it was a pretty even field, that, Jen. I suppose if you ran it to half a dozen times, you might get 5 different winners.
I would say so, Bill. I don't think there are any stars in it, but Tempt Me Not, he will go on from that race, no doubt, over a bit more ground.
Well, the sprint of the day, and Strawberry Ranch, well supported, got away a long way in front when they turned for home, but I can just imagine the horse having a look up that Sandown straight and saying, oh, not this. It got beaten, run down on the line.
Strawberry Ranch at the 350 shot away, about 4 lengths in front of 4 Limits, followed by Disputed Pearl. Then Tide Ruler, Blimey Charlie and Snow Spy, but Strawberry Ranch out about 4 in front. Snow Spy starting to go after it from Tide Ruler, then further back Blimey Charlie, but he's got a big break. Strawberry Ranch at the 100-metre mark. Snow Spy starting to cut him down. He's getting tired in front. Strawberry Ranch, Snow Spy coming at him. Strawberry Ranch in front, Snow Spy lunging and got up, I reckon. Snow Spy on the last stride has grabbed Strawberry Ranch to win. Tide Ruler third.
Yes, Brian Martin of 3Z, quite right. Snow Spy got up right on the line to beat Strawberry Ranch. And I thought Tight Ruler finished pretty well in third place too.
Oh, he's a pretty honest horse,
Yeah.
Tight Ruler. Bill Snow Spy, well, eventually wore down Strawberry Ranch. Strawberry Ranch has had 10 seconds and 5 wins. I think the 1,000 metres, he just might struggle to get a real strong 1,000 metres. He nearly snagged it, but it just didn't come off.
Yeah, he got away with a big lead in the
Yes,
straight, but as I say, it's a long straight there.
You would have been there at the queue, wouldn't you?
Yeah, indeed you would. Now, the next race in the program was a very interesting one. This was the long distance race of the day. And the favourite was Imposing Bloom. Count Seal defeated it, hung in on it rather badly. There was a protest. It was dismissed, but the rider of the winner, Count Seal, that is S. Marshall, was suspended from riding in races until December the 30th for causing the interference. There'll be some controversy about it, but we must point out to you once again that a jockey being suspended doesn't mean by any chance that a race or a protest will be upheld. The stewards decide protests on what would have happened if the interference had not taken place, if the second horse had not been interfered with. Quite obviously, they felt that Count Seal would have still won the race. I think most people would agree. Here's the finish anyway, make up your own mind.
Bound Imposing Bloom took the lead at the 400-metre mark with the boy sitting against it. A length and a half in front. Now he calls on it. Count Seal goes up to him. Count Seal goes to Imposing Bloom, who fights back. 2 lengths further back is Ra. Count Seal's taken the lead, 200 to go. Got in on top of Imposing Bloom, tightened it right up there. Count Seal got a length in front of Imposing Bloom. Akatarawa late, but Count Seal got away a length and a half, Imposing Bloom. Count Seal in front near the line, and Count Seal got the money by a length and a half. Imposing Bloom second, but he was tightened by the winner ahead, third Akatarawa.
Protest was lodged but dismissed. 10-1 Count Seal, 2-1 favourite Imposing Bloom, and Akatarawa ran third in the event.
Yes, Count Seal did hang in very badly there, Bill, and also interfered with Israel on the home turn there. The run in the race that caught my eye was I'm in Heaven, ran fourth, came from last at the 800 metres there and really flew home towards the end. I think he'll pick up a race very soon.
Well, the last leg of the quadrella, and there seemed to be quite a few chances in it, with the Argentinian mare Sardinia, who'd won so well at Sandown at its first start in Victoria, being the favourite at 3-1.
Sardinia got to Taffeta Bow, 2 or 3 to Laurent, Star of Marcel. Down the outside, Trendsetter and Sharp Play, and getting out now, Very Droll. Sardinia found nothing. Star of Marcel got to the front. Very Droll grabs it with Trendsetter coming at them on the outside. Very Droll and Trendsetter get to the front together. Very Droll grabbed by Trendsetter. Trendsetter going home better now on the outside, and Trendsetter's coming away. Trendsetter's won the money. About 3/4. Mercy Rain got up to run second. I reckon a nose to Star of Marcel back on the rail third. Further out.
Trendsetter backed in from 20s to 10s from Mercy Rain, Star of Marcel. Sardinia, the favourite, disappointing, and so also was probably Sharp Play, which once again was a bit slowly away, Jen.
Becoming a bit of a habit for Sharp Play. I think punters might start to drop off Sharp Play because, you know, a habit like that, once they're into it, it's sometimes very hard to get them out of it. Trendsetter very heavily backed yesterday, Bill, and got the money 2 starts after a spell. Its form in Adelaide wasn't that bad, so I suppose that's why it won fairly convincingly yesterday.
The last race in the program, the favourite, the Grey Bronze Knights.
Away Dowie's 2 in front now of Buranti, then Sir Jupiter and Bronze Knight getting into the clear, running on fairly, but Dowie the leader down to the 250. Bronze Knight's going to be the danger with Sir Jupiter back in the middle. It's Dowie in front, Bronze Knight pecking it back quickly though on the outside. Bronze Knight moved up to Dowie from Sir Jupiter. Bronze Knight's taken the lead. Bronze Knight drawing clear of Sir Jupiter, getting towards the line, and Bronze Knight will get up and win the last about 3/4 Sir Jupiter. Stable Gossip third.
So favourite punters finished on a good note, 11-4 favourite Bronze Knight from Sir Jupiter and Stable Gossip.
What a great horse Bronze Knight's been,
Yes.
Bill. He's won from 1,000 metres up to 2,000 metres. Yesterday it was 1,600 and he's won near $250,000. He's just been a terrific horse.
Yeah, you can come around in my backyard anytime you like. Let's have a look at the extra double firstly from yesterday's meeting. And we see 3 Jumeirah and 7 Anchor and Hope, $35. The daily double for 8 and 9, $117.50. The quadrella, 7, 8, 5, 9, $9,741. That was a big one. And the quad extra yesterday for 8, 5, 9, 2 paid $4,827.20. Now, where do we go racing through the week, Jen?
We're at Sandown on Wednesday, Bill, and Moonee Valley on Saturday.
They're going to be great meetings, particularly the Moonee Valley one. I think Father Christmas is going to arrive there, and there's going to be a wonderful day of racing at Moonee Valley, and novelties. And we're starting a new competition for the people on course. There's a chance for you to benefit. We'll tell you more about it on News Ed Saturday morning. Well, this is our last program for 3 or 4 weeks until a new year, and to everybody in the racing world, on behalf of Jenny and Roy and myself and everybody engaged with Sportsworld, we do hope that you back lots of winners over the Christmas season and the new year. Keep healthy, that's the main thing. Have a lovely time with your families. Bye for now. See you on the racecourse.
First time in almost a century, harness racing returned to Melbourne on grass last night. It was the Centenary Cup at Moonee Valley over the same course as the WS Cox Plate. On the hallowed turf, where their galloping cousins have become legends, 15 horses lined up from the standing start, with drivers finding few problems racing on the grass circuit. Backmarker Bronski Beat, starting at 33-1, came off 40 metres to win the Cup, finishing with a powerful burst, defeating the equal favourite Blighty's Hope. Veteran driver Gordon Rothaker, who finished 4th on Rhetoric, was the only reinsman in the field to have driven in a race on grass before. And Tracy, that's all in sport.
Thanks very much, Rob. When we return, Margarita tells us of another hot...